We're ready for the unreasonably long bursts for how fast they are.
Yeah.
They're still bursts.
And that's the end of the set.
Dude, you actually made the bursts look so easy, though. Even the long ones, you just, like, were rattling off.
Wow, look at that life bar.
No,
Wow, look at the points! Wow! I forgot this is actually pointed properly.
It's almost 10K. Dude, I feel like most of your point loss looked more conservative than, like, difficulty-wise. You were doing the burst so well. Like, that was the kind of performance where you watch it back and you're like, oh, the bursts in this really aren't that hard. You know, you just put a bit more into it, you just kind of slide along, you get a, like, little bursty thing, and they all solve themselves. And then you, like, get to one of the longer ones and get immediately deleted. Like, that last stretch was so good.
Yeah. Around halfway through, I started really feeling it in my arms, so that's why my turning kind of just froze.
Yeah, the funny thing is,
I do not want to.
all of your leanings still looked good, and then when you started doing the ending crossovers so that you had good parity for the burst, all the crossovers that looked good. If you can actually do that kind of thing on demand, you can probably bump this like another 2 or 3%.
I don't think that is feasible.
But okay, if you can also do this kind of thing at demand, you can probably walk into a bunch of like 240 charts and just start ripping better scores.
Because
the bursts were so good.
As I said,
I haven't seen something like that out of you in a long, like, that's crazy.
I mean, as I said, today was just one of those days where my foot speed just felt really good, so I was like, you know what?
Okay, yeah, but the bursts in this are 250.
True.
Not like 225.
That's true.
And, you know, the thing is, you missed like what, one note at the ending, like in the long 24th one at the ending?
Yeah. To be
so
fair,
like, it's not even that they were short or that you had good, they were just forming it up. Well, I mean, like forming, but like you didn't just have a slide over 4 hours to hit one burst. That was consistent.
Yeah. No, that was good.
Nice 6K.
To be fair, as I said, this one was a lot of chart study. Like the thing is that the first time this was one of those ones where internalizing the pacing makes it a lot easier because
the mix is really cool, to be fair.
Yeah, well, internalizing the pacing makes it a lot easier for another reason, which is that makes you realize that almost all the bursts are just in the last third.
Yep.
It's like I didn't realize until I replayed it that the first half basically has no 24ths. It's the one nice thing about this chart. It's actually pretty straightforward.
Plus, it's got that familiar sort of like Japanese bullet hell cue. So it's got the choir before the part that actually just murderizes you.
Yeah, some bullet hells are like that, I suppose.
Still, nicely done. Is this the one that like you're just? Oh, Freya got this.
Well, I guess.
I guess the ending isn't quite deleted.
I guess I also have done story beaten on this by default.
Yeah. Wait, sorry, what was that other? What was that really all caps name there? Like Ford Extreme title of that?
Colors for Extreme.
Right.
Because this is the end of Colors Stream. Yeah, this one isn't as hard as I remember it being. I guess the thing about it, like the thing that made me realize actually.
Okay.
Also, the other.
Don't let that get to your head, though, because I feel like this is the kind of thing where you're like, wait, that was way easier than I remember, and then you get to the last third on a not really good day, and you get beaten up.
The thing is, the other reason why I realized...
so easy.
The other reason I realized, wait, no, I think I can lock this in, was after the first set of bursts, I just looked at how much time I have left, and I'm like, wait, there's genuinely only a minute of this song left. I just glanced at the timer, and once I internalized that, it's like, you know what? No. Just let it rip. See what your legs can do here.
Yeah, that was just kind of some of the cleanest foot speed form I've ever seen out of you. That was really neat.
Yeah, that's the thing, as I said, that makes this a lot easier than it looks at first glance. Something that I didn't appreciate until this run, until I studied this a bit more, which is that as crazy as the foot speed is, there actually just isn't that much of it. This is not another case of, did you just put... Basically, my first impression was just, you just put systemic overload 15 BPM up and called it a 15. What the hell are you doing? But actually, when you actually put it side by side, you realize actually, no, this just does a lot less than systemic overload does. It is 15 BPM up, which is why it is still really hard. And I have an 89 on systemic compared to this, but it is one of those things where actually my first impression was wrong. This does just do a lot less. The only long burst is that one at the end, and I don't. Yeah, that one's still kind of mean. 425. I'm very happy with this though. I'm genuinely.